Yes, guys, a brand new Half-Life game. How excited are you? Eh? Eh? Tell you what, let's watch the trailer. Then we'll talk about it, eh? Oh my goodness, guys. That's a head crab. You can hear it. You can hear it. Look at that. It jumps at your face. Wow.
So what's the plan?
If we can get this weapon, what we're doing here could change things forever.
There's no straight shot to the
Oh
vault.
wow, look at that.
I'm gonna head inside.
Look at this, guys. I'm stoked. Are you stoked?
I'm with you every step of the way.
Good eye, mate.
You're gonna need a gun. Don't worry, it's unloaded. It's unloaded now.
Combine channel's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here now.
Wow.
Oh God.
She just did that in time. Oh, they've got your dad. I thought he was dead. Didn't he die in episode 2?
All this is my fault. I never told you. I couldn't. I'm so sorry, baby.
You will not save him.
Actually,
Lance alone cannot prevent his fate.
Close your eyes, honey.
this is obviously before episode 2. Judging by what you're actually seeing. So there you go, guys. After a bit of checking, guys, I found that this is set between Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, which is why Eli is still alive. Yeah. So, shit, did I just spoil something for people who haven't played it? Oh, it was 12 years ago. It doesn't count as a spoiler after 12 years. So, guys, we have it. A new Half-Life game. We've been waiting 12 years for this, and we have finally got what we wanted. Except we haven't, have we? I mean, let's be honest here, guys. Let's just... Have you seen the comments in the actual official Half-Life YouTube channel video of this? Have you actually seen all the virtue signalers in the comments? People who are almost crying. It's a competition to see who can be the biggest emo about a new Half-Life game. And you know what the reality of this whole situation is? We don't have a new Half-Life game. I mean, technically, yes, we do. It's a Half-Life game. It's coming out in 2020, which means we have a new Half-Life game. But it's not really a Half-Life game, is it? It's one of those VR shooty things where you probably teleport around the fucking floor. Some of them were alright, but they weren't a game like Half-Life, were they? It wasn't like playing Half-Life 1 or Half-Life 2. You're not going to get any of that, really, are you? You're going to get a series of places that you stand in with your guns, reloading the guns, searching shelves for bullets like you saw there, and people coming at you from the left, from the right, from the left, from the right. Oh, there's one jumping in your face. Put your hands up in the air and smash the light in the room that you're in. You know, it's one of them. Now, there's nothing wrong with them. I actually like some of them. I've got about 4 on my Oculus, and I still play some of them because they can be fun for 25 minutes or so. But this isn't a new Half-Life game, so, you know, sorry, but it's not a new Half-Life game. These aren't the droids we're looking for, guys. We are looking for a brand new Half-Life, a Half-Life 3 with a huge campaign, with up-to-date graphics, some new characters maybe, an immersive, amazing game like only Half-Life could be, where not only are you thrust into a world of just amazing characters and combat, but you have a whole world that's happening at the same time as that, such as when you went to work, when you're just getting off the train to go to work, walking into your place of work and doing your job, all that immersion. It was like nothing else we'd ever played, and that's what Half-Life is. And the only game that's come close to being like that since was Prey, which was a crackingly good game, and I recommend anybody who liked Half-Life to go and play Prey, because it is a very, very good game. It's just not as good as Half-Life, and this doesn't look to me like it's going to be an amazing game. It looks like a giant publicity stunt from Valve, because they know how much everybody wants a new Half-Life game. And so because they're probably not making $65 billion an hour because of the likes of the Epic Store and others, they're now having to do some games. They're having to get off their arses. That maybe it's not selling enough fucking anime porn on their fucking shop. So they've now decided, how can we, what will make everybody just get their wangs? Half-Life, let's do a Half-Life. And we do VR, let's Half-Life VR. Yeah. Brilliant. And there it is, guys. Oh, Mac, you old cynic, you're just a hater. No, I'm just a truth teller, and you don't like the truth, do you? Well, there it is, I'm afraid. Or you could go and watch this on someone else's channel where they're going, oh man, I'm so stoked for this. Whoa. You could do that. Give us Half-Life 3, then I'll get excited. This is just another VR shooty game. But I'm still going to review this when it comes out next year. And I am thinking of getting the Valve Index because of the 144Hz screen, which I've heard from one of my patrons, Heads Grows Back, that it kind of eliminates all of the nausea when you're actually playing. I mean, I've played a few games where you can control your character with a mouse and keyboard with a VR helmet on, and I can't play for more than 10-15 minutes. You just want to vomit. It's just so bad. But if the game's optimized apparently and you're using a faster, refreshing headset, then it kind of eliminates a lot of that. So we'll have to see as well what this game is. It looks like a standy shooter, which is your typical kind of VR shooter. You stand still, then the game throws shit at you, then you move to another area and it all happens again. I would love to think that it's actually a movie one, where you not a teleported one, but a one where you can move around. That would be great. But I will review it when it comes out. But I'm not impressed. I'm not excited. I'm not, Nah, it's just, to me it just looked like an ordinary VR shooter with Half-Life pants on, which would make this just a bit of a publicity stunt really. We'll see. Time will tell. But let's not get too excited yet, guys.